Hey guys, we are back with another video, and in this video, we're just gonna work on expanding the base. So Ben's gonna record his perspective, I'm gonna record my perspective, and we kind of just have free reign with it, and kind of see what happens.
Yeah, we love our base, but we haven't really touched it since we built this church like 200 Minecraft days ago. So we just want to expand it, make it look a little better, especially since we killed both of the bosses. So we just want to have some fun, like a more chill video, you know?
Let's get into it. All right, guys. So we built the church, and whenever we built the church, there was kind of this gap left on the side. Stopped. I never really filled it back in. But to get to the church, we have this path above ground. I kind of want to make it to where the base will kind of inside will build up and then connect to this back area. So I'm thinking of doing something with this. Maybe it goes down and you can get through here into the church from inside. And then maybe add some other little rooms along the way. So we're just kind of gonna see what happens. I'm not sure what Ben's doing. He might be doing something amazing. I have no idea, but I'm gonna do that, see what it looks like, and then maybe move on to something else. I don't know, I'm just trying to get some ideas.
All right, so today we're going to be working on just making our base look a little cooler. I know for a fact I want to like expand this entryway and just kind of push it in and then probably back out to the right, just so we avoid the knot prison over here. I don't really know what I want to do yet, but that's part of the fun of Minecraft and just using your creativity. You just kind of piece it together little by little as you do it. I do know that I want to have like a hidden room somewhere in my room, though. I think it'll probably be right behind this this little area in the wall. Probably just put a painting there. But yeah, let's go ahead, and I think I'm going to start on the hidden room first while I think of a design for all this.
Alright guys, so started digging down in the church pretty quickly. Gonna just come down, and then you kind of end up in this area where all of our villagers are. And I don't really want to mess with the villagers or break any of that. I thought maybe mining straight through here, that would take out the furnaces and this, and I really like the trash chute. So I'm thinking I could do something kind of hidden. Dig underneath, up, and then into the church, if that makes sense. Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, so far we got the trapdoor, the ladder coming down. Then I think right here is when we'll start. Oh. There's the lava pit. Cover this up. And we might be good to go. But instead of stairs up, we're just gonna make it a little tunnel. And it'll just be a ladder. Kind of something like that. Just kind of go from there. And then, yeah, it should be pretty cool.
Alright, so I had to get rid of this carpet, so I think I'm going to replace it with wool, just so it still looks normal. But I think I need 2 signs or something, right? I think signs. I'm going to do this, and then place those here, and then do something like that. Although, that one looks cool. I like that. So we'll just do something like this. And then from here, I don't really know exactly what I'm doing yet, but we'll figure something out. Alright, so I've hollowed out a little area behind this. And I thought I'd just give you a little time lapse of detailing it and cleaning it up to make it look nice. Alright, so I finished this little section of this back room. I moved my storage that was back through here out of the way. I moved it back there just because I figured whatever John's doing, or whenever I expand this entry area, I had a feeling this was going to interrupt it or get in the way. So I just moved it back here. But this is like a little meadow, swamp, jungle. I don't know. I just put all the green different plants I had back here and threw a lamp. Without shaders, it looks kind of lame. But when you turn the shaders on, it looks pretty cool. But I'm sure I'll expand this later. But for now, this is what I have. I think it looks pretty good. Especially walking in through here. You can get a little bit of the green vibe. But then you walk through here, it's just boom. I think it looks pretty cool.
Right now, trying to fill everything in with cobblestone. Make it a single block runway. Just make sure it looks all even. We're gonna end up filling all this in with cobblestone, and then try to match a bit of the church. I actually might do that instead. Use stone bricks and then match the church all the way down. Yeah, that would be tough. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and we are just going to, we're going to do this underway with cobblestone, and then as soon as we come up, it's just going to be straight stone brick all the way up. I think that'll look the best. So right now, I got some cobblestone smelting, so I can get lots of stone to make this stone brick, because by the looks of it, we're going to need a good amount. Alright guys, we got some stone bricks, so start doing this side. Straight stone brick, here we go. So I checked out Ben's little hidden painting room, which is cool. But I think this pathway setup's gonna be nice. We're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and block this off for now, because I don't think I'll be using that like I thought before. We will still expand up into here, and then come up right here. This will be the entry into the church. I think it's gonna be nice. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright guys, so I got all the walls mined out, the ceiling. Kind of looks weird right now, but what I'm going to do is just fill in all the siding in the ceiling, in this floor, with some stone brick, all the way until it connects into the church. It's really been a lot just to get it connecting into the church. Wow, pretty sunset. Oh, jungle treehouse. But yeah, I still got this gap, but I think it'll be fine. I might just plant some plants, honestly, or just leave it be. But that'll connect into the church, and then we have another entrance from not just outside, and also too, doing it this way kind of acts like a loop, so you could kind of run and then just keep running, and it'll act like a little loop down back into the base, which is pretty nice. Ben is working on like an armory room right now, which is kind of cool, and he's already got his hidden room. So making just small little improvements to the base. It's starting to feel pretty good.
Alright, now that I've done this little back room, it's time to start. Oh, what's probably going to take the longest, which is this whole thing. So, I guess to start, we're just going to rip this out. And, probably just dig back 10 or so blocks, just to see how much space I have to work with, because I really don't know what's behind there, except for John's little tunnel. Alright, so this is like the design I have in mind right now of just digging this out. I ran into John's tunnel, so I'm going to have it like kind of curve to the left a little bit. I think that'll be kind of cool. I'm not really sure what's going to go off to the left or off to the right here, but I think I have an idea. Alright guys, I want to show you a little bit of what I've been working on. We have this little hallway. This is not permanent yet, but what is permanent is this little forge area. I want to have some lava somewhere in the corner, but these campfires go up, and it's very similar to my bedroom in the sense of I have chimneys, which you'll see right here. I built this little chimney here that is supposed to look kind of broken, and I think it looks pretty cool. Just need to do that. But I have a chimney coming up from the forge area, so from a distance it looks, I think it looks pretty good. Like that. It's just another big chimney coming up from the ground. Alright, next thing I want to do is build at the end of this hallway an observatory kind of staircase. So it'll go up, and then at the top there'll be like a little glass dome that you can look out and see the base. You should get a good view of the church and a few of the other structures that we have. Alright, just giving you a little bit of an update. I made this into a kitchen. Pretty cool. These just go up to that smokestack that I made. It's got pieces of food sitting on the table, stuff for a smoker. And then over here, I have a staircase that spins up and up and up and up. And when you get to the top, you hear the rain getting louder. When you get to the top, we're at a watchtower. So this is cool too, because you can get a view of the whole land, and then it looks pretty cool from far away too.
Alright guys, so I think just gonna kind of keep a little windowsill here to kind of look through, and we're just gonna add flowers right there. Maybe like a flower bed, and then still finishing out filling all of this emptiness in, ceiling and the walls, and then I think she's pretty much good to go. Then I'll just start decorating, and yeah. Alright guys, so far a lot of progress is being made. What I'm gonna go ahead and go do is go outside to the outer part of the house, and we're gonna go see what it looks like from the outside over here. This side, I think we're just gonna fill in really, because it's pretty chill. Not bad. This will end up being all dirt into like a little flower bed area. We'll make that look good when we're done. But everything's pretty good so far. So, Ben's got a watchtower being built right now. It's kind of cool. Getting back over by the church. I don't know, the flowers planted, nothing special, nothing crazy. Just something to kind of be a bit different, I guess. Just look a bit different, so should be good. Alright guys, yeah, I think that looks a bit better. Kind of shows it cut off, going into the ground. Got the flowers right here. A little bit sunny, and the sun can still shine right here, so it looks good on the other side. And yeah, not too bad. Alright guys, yes, come in here. And here we go. Just run through. Look out here. Flowers make it a bit prettier. And now we're in the church. So, pretty sweet. Add some lighting, some paintings, and I think we're good. Alright guys. Ben's been getting a lot done, to be honest. I've kind of been taking my sweet time, but it's been going well. Definitely glad that taking my time with it. I'm thinking we walk in and yes, there we go. That's perfect, actually. Probably get another torch for right here. Another torch for this side. I think it's really it. Alright guys, this is kind of the finished product. I'll give you guys a tour of the hallway I built inside of the house that goes to the church. So, come right here. Kind of goes underground and up immediately. Kind of walk up. And then go over. And there we go. There's a little window. When it's sunny, sun will shine on the flowers, and then it just looks cool. And this is the church. Kind of can run straight through. Back over to the house. Pretty sweet. Ben made a watchtower. He also made like a secret room, which is cool. And right now he's working on like a kitchen. And then give him an idea to make an armory room. So that'd be pretty cool. That's the house right now, guys. So yeah.
Alright, so I'm chopping down a tree right now because I have an idea for hiding the that new addition in our base. There was just like a huge difference in between the style of the front part of the base and then that back section where like the watchtower is in the kitchen, and what else I had planned back there. But I figured I'm gonna try to hide it. So kind of similar to what I did over here, but I'm gonna see if I can't make it look good, so that way it can have a different style, because it'd be hidden and you wouldn't be able to see it from here. Alright, so this is kind of what I have planned, just to kind of hide the base, or to hide this back part. I have some clay cooking here in the furnace because I want to put some potted plants on the on those little tables right here and there. So I'm gonna do that, and then see what I can put in there to make them look nice. Maybe a couple poppies or blue. I need some blue. I'll probably fix it later. But that looks good. I like that a lot. Alright guys, John had a good idea for putting like armor stands in this hallway. And I think I have an idea to make it look even cooler. But we're gonna put an armory back off here. So we want to have these kind of like leading up to the actual armory, or the forge. I don't know what we're gonna call it yet.
Alright guys, so looking around, there really like isn't much outside. The base is kind of bland, and so was looking online trying to get ideas of something to build. There's just not enough out here, and we've expanded the inside a lot. I feel like it really has everything we need. Ben's doing a really good job. So I was just thinking of a small town out here in the Midwest, a windmill. And so I think I'm gonna put a windmill up here. Um, but yeah, I'll let you guys know. I know we're gonna need cobblestone, some stone brick, lots of oak wood. Probably go get some spruce, which honestly I might not even use spruce. I might just use jungle wood to try and keep the theme around here. But yeah, we'll tweak with it, play with it, and see how it works. Alright guys, so it's kind of raining, but this is kind of the dimension setup. Kind of got like a gap, got like 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. Kind of just like a round shape. We're gonna make it come up. Probably gonna throw some stone brick in here, but I'm gonna build it with cobble, try to texture it up, and switch into wood, and then figure out how I'm gonna build a windmill. Use some type of white block. Might just use wool. I'm not sure. Maybe some quartz. But yeah, that's kind of how we're going. I'll give you guys an update whenever we get further in.
Alright, I have the 1, 2, 3, 4 armor stands placed, and I got the armor on them. I would put chainmail, copper, and netherite, but we don't have full sets of any of those. But we're gonna start digging out this this room now. Okay, so I finished the armory room. I think that would look cool growing down. But we've got like copper armor here, stone cutter, blast furnace, shovel, sword, smithing table, got some accents. I'm sure I'll add on to it later, like I always do. Like I updated this wall, put the lamps in, did some molding, crown molding. So I'm sure it'll be updated in the future, but for now this is like the baseline, and I think it looks pretty good. Let me know what you think.
Alright guys, so right now, this is what I got. Mixed in some stone brick, some cracked stone brick, some cobblestone, and however you say this, andesite. I think it looks pretty cool. Got the idea from a YouTube video, obviously. I think it'll fill the gap and go well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with jungle wood. See what it looks like, because I want to keep the vibe around here. To build up with the rest. So let's see how. Alright guys, so far it's kind of what it looks like. I think it would look better with like a darker wood, but also this does kind of match with the environment I'm in. So I decided I'm just gonna use jungle wood and acacia, because that's what's closest to me, other than oak wood. But there's really not much oak around, so I want it to blend in. I think it looks cool. Added a lot more texture. Alright guys, so far this is what we've got built up. Actually I'm really liking using the jungle wood. I think it fits the vibe very well. What I gotta do now is just work on building the blade. So I'm gonna use some like trapdoors, white wool, make some grindstones, and just kind of piece it together, and I think it'll go good.
Alright, finishing that armory room. Just about finished this section of the back. This is pretty much all done now. We've got the full kitchen, we got the diamond ore wall, we've got the armors, we have the lamps now, the stairs up to the watchtower, and then most recently is this room I just showed you guys. But I think I'll go through and update this floor a little bit and put a little variation in the ceiling and the walls. But besides those little things, I'm like pretty much done. Let me know what you guys think and where I could add something new. But I think for now, I think this looks pretty good.
Alright guys, currently got the blade being made. Lots of construction right now. But yeah, it's kind of how it's going. It's working well. So yeah. All right, guys. So there's the windmill. Get over here. It is complete. I think it looks pretty good for what it is. Let me fly up, show you guys a little bit. But yeah, this is the windmill. So it looks good. I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely just got to do the interior now. But all the way around it looks nice. Looks like rugged, old school. I think doing it all jungle ended up looking pretty well and matching with where we are at. Now, like I said, now I'm just gotta work on the interior. But yeah, for the most part, it's done. So pretty sweet. All right, guys. So Ben made this path as I was working on the windmill. But yeah, here it is. Looks good. I like it. That's the inside. We might add a little more things, but I think it's good enough decorated since we're never really gonna be in here. But looks good. Path is cool. So yeah. Alright, guys, so I just realized that everything I recorded of me building this, my shaders weren't turned on, but it's kind of what it looks like with shaders on. Pretty cool, pretty happy with it. Got the inside decorated just a little bit. And then the base looks absolutely amazing. So, yeah.
I was walking around and I really kind of realized that I didn't give me any space to expand. So I thought, well, what if I just push this back a little bit and make a hallway? And I like that idea, but I think it's even cooler to have like a hidden door. Ow. So that's pretty much what I did. I just built a little door here that will extend to like just another hallway. But staring at a massive long hallway isn't really cool, and being able to use a door, that's pretty cool. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have this little hidden door here. Not really sure what we're gonna use it for, but for now, I'll just leave it like this. All right, real quick. Last change was I switched all the lanterns for candles because when I was here by the entrance, when I walked through, I'm like, this looks like a catacomb, and I really liked that idea. So I just swapped all the lanterns for candles, just a small change. And then I kind of redid this area here, so this side is the same as this side. But I didn't change anything in here. But I think that's the final change, and I mean it this time.
Alright, guys. Thanks for watching the video. It wasn't really much. We just wanted to show you guys some improvements and some expansions of the base that we made. So I built a windmill, built a pathway to the church, and Ben, what'd you build?
I built that hidden room off my room, and then that kind of uh, inspired me to expand the just like and build the catacombs. I guess that's what I'm calling it. But just like take all that storage and all that those fireplaces and those furnaces and just like make them their own dedicated rooms. And so I made the kitchen and I made the armor stand and I made that little watchtower that you can see right in front of us.
Yeah, it's sweet. Well, we see you guys in the next video. I think we're gonna make a Iron Farm video. So
Yes.
we'll see you then.